of Shark's biggest selling, best-selling vacuums of all time. This is corded power. It's a proper vacuum that takes you all around the house. The lift-away technology. We're going up, we're going down, we're going high, we're going low, we're going on the hard floors, we're going on the carpets, rugs, and runners. There's a lot to get to and a lot to talk about. This is a vacuum that not only here at HSN, but all over America has rave reviews. We are today taking the price down from $239 to $139, free shipping and handling. This aired a little bit earlier and it was on fire. I am really excited that I get to spend some time with a legend, Mr. Drew Hoffman. Good to see you.
I think you're the only legend in this pairing.
Please.
Let's just, you know, come on. Great to meet you finally.
And you, I've heard so much about you.
Yes, I've watched you over the years. It's been great to finally work with you.
Well, Drew, I was watching you earlier, and obviously you are a masterclass at this, and we're going to get into it. Drew, why Shark?
You know, it's amazing. I've been in floor care for over 25 years with all different brands. I started working with Shark in probably 13 years ago. No one else develops products, builds products like Shark does. Right. They start from the problem. How do we correct the problem? How do we make it better? And it's all based on engineering, testing, customer feedback. And you know, you called the Navigator legendary. Yep. This is one of the original products that just keeps to get better every year. Just when you think they can't make it any better, they do. Right. And I think that's what's amazing about Shark.
You might already have a Shark product or a Shark or a Ninja product. You love that family of brands. This is something where we have all that we need to get around the house, and pet owners love this product. So tell me about it, Drew.
Well, first of all, as you mentioned, it's a corded upright. Sure. You know, the rave right now is cordless this, cordless that. Great product to have, especially for those quick picker-uppers. But if you want a whole house cleaning tool that's versatile for above the floor cleaning, carpets, bare floors, this is the one you want to get, because with the cord you have unlimited power, which is what Shark is known for deep cleaning carpets and bare floors, but you also have above the floor cleaning. This is what we call our lift away product, where literally the pod with a big wedge right here, you just pull the whole product up. So now that enables you to go and do stairs, above the floor cleaning, really, really easy. The whole vacuum only weighs a little over 12 pounds. But the proof is in the pudding and how it cleans. Okay,
and we're going to see that now. Remember, massive cord, 25 feet. You've got enough cord here to get around where you need to without having to keep on unplugging it and plugging it into the next room.
Think about it. It's a 50-foot radius from the plug.
Sure.
25 feet here, 25 feet here, 25 feet there.
Makes sense.
Right? Exactly. So this is a two-motor system. What does that mean? There's a motor that drives the brush roll and the suction. It's got two settings. Right now, I'm going to put it on carpet. Okay. Right away, you can hear the brush roll. And again, everything that goes into deep cleaning, whether it's pet hair or debris, pretzels, snacks, that's in my house. Everybody's always watching TV with a bowl of popcorn, or you name it. And that's one of the first things you see right away. Again, look how easy it is to maneuver this product. The big swivel wheels make it easy to steer. Now let's say I want to go from carpets to bare floors. Yeah. I'm just going to switch down one mode. I go right over, and this is where you can really see the LEDs and that swivel steering. It's all in my wrist. Again, slides right through dust and debris easily. This is a phenomenal product. Even big things of kitty litter, right? Or other mounds of debris, easily catches it, goes like that. And again, I'm just letting the vacuum do all the work. And I think that's the beauty of it. If I miss something, I just go back and get it. Again, with that swivel steering, and it's not 12 pounds when you're steering it. It's just really, really easy.
It's unrivaled power. It's not losing that suction. It's always ready when you're near it. That's ready when you want it. Rather, we often hear that about the cordless vacuums, that people say, oh, I forgot to charge it and I need to vacuum up. This is always ready and raring to go. The lift away technology is something that I know people are curious about. But what Drew shows you now is we can now do the air vents, we can do the fan blades because it lifts up.
Exactly. And when I take it off the base, lift up, like you just said, the pod. Yeah. Look at how I can stretch, right? If I was near molding, I could do this as ceiling fin. Sure. And the best is the attachments are right there. You can just see right there, as we show in the picture, that basically you're going above the floor cleaning with the pod on the stairs. People drag their uprights up the stairs, and that's how the uprights fall down the stairs.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous,
right?
Exactly.
But that's another point that I love, that all these attachments that Drew's going to be using, it's all there on board. You'll never want for them. You'll never lose them. It's just a wonderful convenience.
Exactly. And right now, I've taken the wand out of the unit. I've attached the combination upholstery tool and dusting brush. Okay. I'll explain why that's important in a second. But again, if I want to do above the floor cleaning, now I can simply use this, get all that up. But the beauty about this is, what if I want to do upholstery? Yeah. This is a tool that's actually 2-in-1. Okay. And if the camera can come in close in there, you'll see it's got a little lock icon.
I see it.
All right? So what's great about this is now I can literally just take that off. Now I've got an upholstery tool.
Okay.
So we give you 2 tools in one, a total of 3. Why don't I give that to hold? You can hold that for me, Adam.
Anything
so
for
again,
you,
if
Drew.
I want to go over upholstery now,
okay.
And again, I just have to turn it on. And now I can get upholstery. Look at that, very easy to do. Do this, do the back of it. And look at the line. I love the way this upholstery tool grooms the furniture.
It does.
Right? It just makes it really easy to get all that off. Again, when I'm done with it, I simply have to put it back on the vacuum, put everything back together, and this is what makes it so versatile. It's a vac that does so many things, and just in a few short minutes, you've seen me clean carpets, bare floors, shelving, furniture, and if I had some moldings, I could have done that.
And you'll notice that Drew and I at no stage have had to start speaking really loudly to tell you about it, because it's acoustically engineered to be quieter. So you appreciate that as well. It's a great vacuum. We say iconic because it is. It's one of those vacuums that made Shark the superstar brand that it is today in the United States. It's one of America's best-selling vacuums. If you order it today with Drew and I, it's $100 off. So we're down from $239 to $139. By the way, we are T-minus 25 minutes before Mr. Jeffrey Banks makes his amazing return to HSN with some brand new beautiful sheets for the holidays, so stay with us. We're always looking for some great deals. This is a spectacular deal. Drew's gonna do all of his demos. You get to do your own with our extended money-back return policy as well. You can try it in your home. I think that's the thing, right, Drew?
Yeah.
Trying it ourselves.
I think that's, you know, we talk about if this is your first Shark purchase or your 10th, I think what's interesting, when you get this at home, everything on here is intuitive. Like, yes. The tools go together intuitively, the switches, all those things. And I think the big thing is, you know, it's an old story we tell. You know, vacuum your home with your current vacuum, get your Shark at home, and see what the dirt it gets out that's left behind, right? And it's true, because this has got power. It's a complete sealed system, which we haven't even talked about yet. What does that mean? That means everything that you clean up, all the dirt and debris stay in here, including that dust that you would normally see that floats in the air, because this is a complete sealed system. It captures 99.99% of all dust mites and pollen. So especially if you're a pet owner, and there might be other people in the family or relatives that might be allergic to that pet, it's important that you capture all that in the canister, and it stays in the canister.
Yeah.
So
it's basically, it's nurturing a healthier home. It's something that is a big deal, and not all vacuums can say what Drew is able to say about this one. If you are shopping online and searching online, you've got to compare apples to apples. We think we're the best price anywhere, online or in store, at $139.99, and that's because of the relationship that HSN has with the Shark company and with the creator of Shark. So if you need a new vacuum, if your vacuum requires bags and filters, if your vacuum you know is leaving stuff behind, isn't picking up all of the dog hair, isn't picking up everything in one pass, and you've been looking to upgrade, this is that upgrade with all the features and all the upgrades that Shark is famous for. Light in your hand, steers so easily and so not only perfectly but precisely when you're going under furniture, under a chair, under a table, the LED lights as well. And again, zero cost of ownership. There's no maintenance to this.
No, there's nothing. In fact, even the filters, and we'll show you that in a little bit, even the filters that come with it, you just rinse them out in cold water. So again, we're looking at bare floors, but I think what's impressive is just the sheer amount of dirt and debris this picks up. And it's not, you know, some vacs you'd be afraid to do that. But again, it just gets right in here. And I think what's interesting here, the swivel steering, the LED lights, but, you know, this is a Christmas show.
It is.
And I'm sorry, but this is the closest thing that we had was green, right? And again, this is a great idea, though. If you're looking at this as, you know, some people don't like to get appliances at Christmas, but you know what? Some people love it. Yeah. Because after Christmas is when you have to do all the cleaning from all the relatives, from all the decorations, and, you know, we know how hard and difficult that can be.
We're going to keep on going. I do want to say this, and forgive me if you've heard this a million times tonight, but if I was at home watching, I would want to know this. The opportunity to experience a product for more than just a day or 30 days is really advantageous. If you buy this today, you have an advantage that nobody else has. When Drew returns with this, maybe next week, Drew nor I will be able to say what I'm about to say. If you buy it right now, you can use this, try this, experience this all of August, all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December, and January. If you don't love it by the end of January of 2026, you can return it for a refund of the purchase price. So let me be clear, you can use it for 6 months before you have to decide if you want to keep it. Drew, that puts us in the driving seat.
It really does. It's kind of like, well, why wouldn't I buy it?
Right.
Why wouldn't I get it in my home and test it out?
Right.
You know, so I think that's the important thing.
It's
And
big.
that's what's great about HSN. It stands behind the product, as does Shark. Yeah. So this is another demonstration we love to do.
Okay.
It really educates and demonstrates the power. We have a canister that's full to capacity, but yet we're going to do this little demo with billiard balls. This is an attachment. You cannot buy this. It does not come with the unit. I want to be clear about that.
You don't want this.
No, you don't want this. You don't need this. So again, I'm going to put it right like that. I'm going to put it on power, and then just so we can do a balancing act. Let's see. We'll get it just like this.
I didn't know you were a magician as well, Drew. This
You know,
is
it takes a lot of
incredible.
plates. You got to spin a lot of plates at them.
Oh, there we go. So that's power.
That's power. Now, what's interesting is, I don't know if the camera can see it, but there is a suction switch on here.
Right.
And they're like, Drew, why do I need that? Well, first of all, we're at max suction, right? So that's not going to come out.
Okay.
But this is great if I want to take down the suction, and you can still hear it, right? They're sliding a little bit easier.
Sure.
But that's for cleaning drapes and other things that require less suction, but you still want to get them clean. If we had it on massive suction, you'd rip down the curtain,
Sure.
right? In this case, you don't. But the strength with a full canister and also this, holding a whole rack of billiard balls in the chamber, very impressive. Another Shark, great feat.
You want power and performance so you can get deep down into the fibers of that carpet, of that rug, of that chair, of that sofa, of that pillow and cushion. The more power, the better. Remember, this is that 25-foot cord that gives you that 50-foot radius. You're able to do perhaps the entire lower level of your home, upstairs, downstairs, easily and simply. It's the famous lift away. It's the Navigator. We have people that swear by this vacuum and this vacuum alone. It is the only one they'll recommend. It's the only one they'll buy. It gives you the convenience of the lift-away pod. I don't have to take the entire system with me all around the house. I can take the part that I need to go up high, to do maybe, you know, the molding, to do the baseboards. It's the best of everything, Drew.
It really is. And you started this segment by saying, you know, Shark started on HSN,
Yes.
right? And we both know the founder. And the founder was meticulous and particular. He knew how to get to the solution. He knew what the problem was, and he drove there until it became perfected. And I think what's interesting about the Navigator, it's just improved over time.
Yeah.
You know, like this big pedal right here, to make it into pod, it was not like that in the beginning.
Right.
And I first saw this, I'm like, well, darn, that's, you know, you look at it and go, of course, you need a bigger pedal, right? So anyway.
No, but it's important to know these things
Yes.
and to get the backstory. Always listening, always improving.
Exactly, and that's really the mission.
Yeah.
Now, here's another thing we talked about before, a complete sealed system. Well, what does that mean? Right. That means that all around the canister and anywhere the dirt flows in, there has to be an exhaust. If you bring dirt in, there has to be exhaust. In most vacuums, you can see those days in the sunlight where if you're vacuuming with an older vacuum, maybe it's an original cloth bag or something that does not have a complete sealed system, you see those dust particles in the air when you vacuum. You're like, what the heck? Not with Shark. This complete sealed system allows everything to be captured in there, up to 99.99% of dust mites and pollen and everything else and antigens. And that's the difference. So what I'm going to show here too is when this looks like a clean carpet.
It does.
And this goes back to taking it home, using your old vacuum first and then vacuum.
Sure,
So I'm just going to put it,
difference.
I see the difference. So I'm just going to vacuum this carpet. And again, just easy strokes back and forth. And I think what people don't realize, and I think this, again, goes back to doing this for so long.
Yeah.
The reason why your carpets deteriorate is because particles and dirt, rock stones, they get in the base of the fibers. And every time you walk on that, it wears it down. It acts like a scissors, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, geez, why does the carpet look so worn out? It's not that old.
Right.
Anyway, so then we're going to take this up, and you'll see right here, everything that was just inside of that carpet. Get it right here so the camera can get there. now comes out.
You did not know that was in there.
It looked like it was clean, but in reality, the hidden dirt is what you want to talk, is what you want to get up. And that's what I think people will see when they use the Shark when they get it at home.
This is, I mean, when you're on the floor cuddling up maybe with the pet, or when your grandchildren come over and they're climbing around on the carpet, you don't want that dirt and filth to be in there. You need a powerhouse like this, the Navigator, that's able to pick it up. And there's the proof in the pudding. Exactly.
And I mentioned before about the filters.
Yeah.
Here are the filters, like these foam filters. This is really easy to clean. You know, when you're dumping your canister and you see, hey, you know what, that looks a little dirty. All you're gonna do is rinse it in your sink and let it air dry, and you're back to the races.
So I love having Drew here. As you can see, this is a gentleman that has done this for many, many years. He is an expert on the Shark brand, able to highlight the really distinctive features that make this special. We get a lot of requests for this particular vacuum, and we have a great assortment of Shark vacuums. Ironically, this is the one that's on the least, but we get perhaps the most requests of people wanting it. It's that corded vacuum that if you today buy it, you have $100 off the price. So it's not like it's a little bit of money off, it's a massive, massive, massive saving. Again, if you buy it today, and this is the last presentation, you just take advantage of the HSN advantage, which is you have till the end of January next year with our extended return policy. That would make me buy it. Because it allows me to give it a go. And if I don't think it's amazing, I can send it back. But don't make me rush a decision because I don't have to. So 3 things I need to tell you. The first thing is this: we're very busy. This was on earlier today, so this isn't you know, it's not just now, it's already pre-sold a vast majority of what's available. It's the last presentation of the day. We are honoring free shipping and handling as well as the lowest price ever, and what we believe to be the best price in the United States of America. Drew is done in 15 minutes, which by the way also means that Mr. Jeffrey Banks will be making his triumphant return to HSN in 15 minutes from now with an amazing new collection. Drew, you gotta have a good vacuum. You have to.
Yeah, and I think that goes back to, you may have a cordless product, which is great for quick pickups, but you need an upright, a full-size upright that gives you the power to do deep cleaning in carpets, bare floors, upholstery, and above the floor. All those things, and that's what the Shark Navigator brings to you. All those abilities to clean, those tools to clean those particular areas I spoke about. Now here's another example. This may look like a clean floor, right? And here you see some grout that looks like it could be the same color.
Sure.
But again, I just turn it on and watch with those lights, you can actually see, as I pull back, all that dirt and grime that's in between, underneath there, comes right up.
But you have to have the power to get into that groove.
Exactly, and if you don't have the suction and you don't have the tools, then you're out of luck.
Yeah.
Okay? And again, this goes back to, I love this vac because I don't have to worry about power, I don't have to worry about being charged, but the swivel steering, you know, people, if you're out there and you say, wow, Drew, that, you know, it's a little over 12 pounds.
Yeah.
That's when it's just sitting there. That's not with, you know, hey, I'm doing my linoleum floor, I'm doing my carpet. But you just see my wrist. I don't know if the camera can see this, but I'm just gently swaying it back and forth.
It's effortless.
I mean, this is it's so easy just to do that. To your point, it's effortless. And again, I can clean the whole surface. I missed a spot, I can turn around and go back on it. It's such a great product. And I think it's one of those products when you get home and you go, wow, I'm excited to get it. It exceeds your expectations.
We especially, again, pet owners, if you have a pet, you will love the difference that this makes because of the Shark cleaning technology. And once again, this does have the lift away pod. Everybody always wants the one that lifts away, that lifts off, that lifts up. And this has that. So we can go high, we can go low. 9 minutes remaining. If you have a Visa, a MasterCard, American Express, Discover, any of the big credit or debit cards, we are offering this on FlexPay. That is $28. That's all it is. That's all you have to spend today, and we will ship this straight on out. Again, with free shipping and handling also. Everything that Drew's used in terms of the tools to do all these different surfaces, you will also receive, which is really nice to know. It's all on board, so you will never lose it. I do think, Drew, sometimes vacuums come with too many attachments.
Yeah, and listen, and that's really, a lot of times there's all these tools that come up for a solution. Well, you may only need that cleaning tool once a year, right? The ones that we give you, the crevice tool, the combination upholstery brush, and dusting brush, those are the 3 most common tools that you're gonna need for the cleaning test that you're going to use. And I think, so when you get here, there's not something you're gonna have to run out and buy. Everything comes, again, it intuitively goes together, and intuitively, it's, you know, it's easy to operate.
Totally. And we are seeing a little bit of hold with everybody trying to order now in the final 8 minutes. If you jump online now, we're guaranteed to get one for you. If you want to go to hsn.com, for sure, that's an easy way. You can even scan the QR code. But the price, the value, expiring, the free shipping, the Christmas extended returns. I mean, we have stacked this up with all the extra. Drew's here, the #1 reason to buy it. So we've given everything we possibly could to make this an amazingly rewarding experience. But again, Drew, you go back to, it's a Shark.
It's a Shark. And not only it's a Shark upright, it's the Shark Navigator, the one that really started it all for us in uprights. And I think, again, you go back to it, if we just kind of, you know, go here from the beginning, it's 12.5 pounds.
Yep.
Very easy to
Light.
It's got LED lights so you can see. It's a 2-motor system. It's got one that drives the brush roll, one for suction. It's a complete HEPA sealed system, a complete sealed system. You don't get that in every vacuum, everybody. And it's got a HEPA filter, so it captures 99.99% of all dust, mites, and pollen. It's a lift away, right? So not every vacuum company is making this.
You see that?
I mean, this is what's amazing, right? You're basically cutting the weight in half.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have a multitude of tools. You can go into handheld mode like this, which is really easy, or you can really go above the floor and take the whole thing out and do this. Again, it's intuitive. I make it look easy, but it is easy. And when you get home, you're going to see that.
And I do think it's worth noting, because I think we have a common and shared experience. Some vacuums are very fancy, but they are so awkward to transform and change. They're too complicated.
Yes, and really, it goes back to what we talked about before. Shark sees a problem, and they go, how do we make it a better customer experience? How do we make the product better? And I think to what Adam just spoke about, this is really easy. A lot of competitors out there, I'm not going to name, but it's cumbersome.
Sure.
It's like, why isn't it easy? And this is really easy, and I think you'll be really surprised about that. Again, just as easy, I'm going to put the cord. There's a little latch here. And these are the things we don't get to talk about in shorter segments. Right here, you can put the cord on there so you're not tripping over it, so you don't have to be worried about that.
It's the little things that count.
It's the little things that count, right? And then again, I'm just putting my weight on it, turning it on, and now I'm able to clean carpets easily and effortlessly. The canister is filling up.
The deeper pile, the runners, you know, carpets, rugs, whatever it may be. I mean, we live in homes today which have multiple surfaces, multiple different types of floors. This is a vacuum that's going to accomplish everything you need on all of those floors. Notice again, this isn't this loud, blaring sound like so many vacuums are. Acoustically engineered to be quieter. And as we said, this helps to nurture a healthier home because of the system that it's built.
Exactly. And look how easy it is. You got the LED lights, a big mound of kitty litter, goes right in the chamber. Again, that ease of use. This is where I think people are going to be really surprised, because there's no effort. It's almost like it's self-propelled. And I think the thing you saw before was it actually grooms the carpet, and it actually helps like kind of polish the floors when you do that.
Well, you know, you're looking at, and the floors are expensive, right? You're having to look after the floors and all these different surfaces in your home. We are 5 minutes left before Jeffrey Banks returns to HSN. We're excited. That means only 5 minutes left to grab your amazing Shark lift away, the Navigator. It's here. I mean, Drew, you and I were discussing this. It is just fascinating to me. You've got all these amazing vacuums in the market. More people want this one than any other.
I think because it's what they know and love, right? Again, cordless is hot. It's new, right? It's a new car on the block, right? This is your tried and true tool that's going to help you clean your whole house.
Absolutely.
There's not a surface it won't clean. So that's what makes it fun. So again, if I want to go over here and get above the floor, I can do that. If I want to do that upholstery again, the tool is right here on the unit. I don't have to go to the closet and get it.
No, you're not searching around for it.
No. And again, this is where I just go this way, right on the furniture. And one of the things, my friend Megan Clementi, I saw this, and this is a great point. Another time, when we have this much time, it's great to be able to talk about these things. This tool articulates. So if you're going above the floor and you want to get the ceiling fan, you have it that way. But if you want to get a different surface, you can actually articulate it and turn it the other way.
Fantastic.
And what, as she describes, you're not turning your wrist, you're turning the actual attachment. Another great thing that that Shark does that makes things easy.
Things you'll appreciate as you go about using this every day, every week, every month. A vacuum that's meant to be heavy duty but is lightweight. A vacuum that is meant to be high performance but is maintenance free. A vacuum that is meant to deliver a whole home experience yet isn't cumbersome or complicated. This checks every single one of those boxes. And in closing, and you know what I'm gonna say, because it would make me buy it. If you buy this today, not next week or next month when Drew returns, this is the only day that if you buy it, you have the entire rest of the year to use it. You have till the end of January next year to decide if you want to keep it. And if you say, it's not for me, I wanna send it back, there's no hard feelings. Drew doesn't mind. It's totally fine with me. You'll get all your money back. Drew, that is not a statement I can make on any other day of the year, but right now.
Yeah, and I think it's a kind of a no-brainer at that point, right? You can get it home for Christmas, give it to that person you know is going to appreciate it, get it now and hold it, but then the cleanup after Christmas makes it all that much easier, right? And again, to Adam's point, the warranty and how long you have to pay for it, I mean, that to me is a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer for sure. We'll do one last demonstration here. So you can see big or small, big piles, small piles, bigger debris, smaller debris. We have some of the residual of Christmas right there. It just makes it effortless. I like the broad spectrum LEDs because it's illuminating the path and you're able to see what's there.
You're there. And look how much stuff is in the canister. Obviously, this is a little overkill for everything else. But again, it's got a large capacity dustbin, complete sealed system, powered by a cord that's 25 feet long, which means you clear in 50, up to 50 feet. I don't know what else, what other vacuum you can get with that many features.
No. And somebody just pointed out in our control room, that canister size is big. A lot of us don't want to be emptying the canister every time we use it. That's not the case with this.
No, it's not. And it's funny. Look, it's still cleaning just as efficiently as when it was empty as well. So that's the proof in the pudding. So
if you want to save an additional $40, I can do that as well. It is Christmas after all.
I mean, be Santa for once, Adam. Come on.
I'm trying, Drew.
Or an elf at least.
I could make a good elf. If you want to order today, if you apply for the HSN credit card and you get approved for the credit card, you could take $40 off this or any other single item purchase. So that brings this price to $99 and change. At that stage, all that's left is for Drew and I to deliver it to you. But it really is an amazing opportunity. Drew, one last one?
We'll just do one last one. I mean, this again is just showing us big piles of debris. It's not afraid of them. And here's the other thing. Adam, it's not scattering it. Do you notice that? It's not going all over. It's right there, and it gets it. And I think that's another difference. Any other vac, that would be all over the place.
It doesn't scatter. It doesn't blow things out. It just pulls things in. Drew, that was so much fun.
Wow, it was. But next time I'm going to wear a blazer, and I'll come out with a blazer with you, so we can both sell together in a blazer.
Drew, you're amazing.
So great to meet you and work with you.
Thank you, Drew.
Thank you.
Thank you for all of your orders. Grab yours while you can. Let us know what you think when you do get this home. Well, the time has come. He has arrived. The amazing return of internationally awarded and recognized designer, Mr. Jeffrey Banks, returns to HSN for the first time in 5 years, right after this.